Imagine stepping onto cobbled streets surrounded by stone towers, centuries-old churches, and bustling town squares that haven't changed in hundreds of years. From castle-topped hills to secret alleyways, these cities look like they were lifted straight from a fairy tale, and number one might just be the most magical of them all. Hey there, travelers! Welcome back to Travelly World, where we help you live one place at a time. Today, we're diving into a list that feels like it came straight out of a storybook, the best medieval cities and towns to visit. These places don't just preserve history, they are history. Whether you're chasing romance, architecture, or just that feeling of timeless wonder, you're going to love this list. So, let's get right into it. Starting us off is San Gimignano in the heart of Tuscany, Italy. Known as the medieval Manhattan for its skyline of medieval towers, this walled town was a key stop along the Via Francigena pilgrimage route. Climb Torre Grossa for panoramic countryside views and taste some of the best gelato in Italy in Piazza della Cisterna. Carcassonne looks like it was drawn straight from a children's book. Perched on a hilltop in southern France, this fortified city has 52 towers and a double line of medieval walls that stretch for miles and miles. You can walk the ramparts, explore a 12th century castle, and sip wine at a cafe that literally sits in the shadows of history. Now, we're heading to the Baltics. Tallinn, Estonia, to be exact. Tallinn's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the best preserved medieval cities in Europe. You'll find Gothic spires, merchant houses, cobbled alleys, and cozy cafes tucked away behind medieval walls. Fun fact, Tallinn has free public Wi-Fi almost everywhere, even in the oldest streets. This one's tiny but mighty. Český Krumlov feels like a medieval diorama come to life, and honestly, you can't have a list of medieval places without this town. With a winding river, a giant castle overlooking the town, and red-roofed houses nestled in the valley, it's pure magic. Don't miss the castle's Baroque theater, one of the oldest still standing in the world. with Roman roots and Viking vibes. York is an English city layered with history. Its medieval heart is the Shambles, a narrow street of leaning timber buildings that inspired Diagon Alley in Harry Potter. Explore the massive York Minster, walk the old city walls, or enjoy a pint in a 15th century pub. Wherever you are, you'll feel as if time just stood still. Toledo is a hilltop city in central Spain that was once the cultural capital of the Iberian Peninsula. It's a blend of Christian, Jewish, and Islamic heritage, sometimes all in one building. And this mix creates such a unique sight. It's amazing how they all come together in the same wonder. Walk the stone bridges, peek into the cathedral, or visit sword makers keeping ancient traditions alive. Also known as the Silent City, Dinah is perched high on a hill in Malta. This walled city is quiet, car-free, and hauntingly beautiful. Walk its golden limestone streets at night, and you'll feel like you've stepped into another era. Or you might feel like stepping inside your favorite show. Game of Thrones fans might recognize it. It was used as a filming location. Siena is Tuscany's medieval masterpiece. Its fan-shaped Piazza del Campo hosts the Palio, a historic horse race that turns the city into a Renaissance carnival. Visit the striped cathedral, sip espresso under the sun, and get lost in the city's warm-toned alleyways. Dubrovnik. Known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, this city's walls protected it from invaders for centuries, and now welcome travelers from around the globe. Walk the entire city wall, swim in the Sapphire Sea, or climb Mount SRD for epic views. It's medieval, majestic, and unforgettable. And finally, we land in Avila, Spain. our number one pick. This city feels like it's been untouched by time. Surrounded by remarkably well-preserved medieval walls that stretch nearly 2.5 kilometers with 88 watchtowers, Avila is a fortress of history and charm. Walk the ramparts, visit the stunning Cathedral of Avila, or simply admire the city glowing at night when the entire wall is beautifully illuminated. It's a magical ending to any medieval journey. So, ready to time travel? These medieval cities are proof that history is very much alive and waiting to be explored. Which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments. And if you love this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and live one place at a time, the Travel World way.